Hello, good evening to you and welcome to Business. Now, some aggrieved customers of Men's Gold at Tarkwa and its environs in the Western region have threatened to embark on a massive demonstration in the next 4 weeks if government and the leadership of Men's Gold do not come clear on the controversy surrounding the gold trading firm. They lament the gold firm over the weeks has failed to pay off their dividends.
These customers who spoke to Joy Business say they don't understand the seeming quietness on the part of government as they have waited for quite too long.
Now, I'm also part of those workers who have been laid off from Goldfields. As I'm standing, paying school fees is a problem. To fuel market is a problem. Most of us cannot even satisfy our wives as I'm speaking because the huge money we've invested in there, now we're having issues with Men's Gold. And then what I'm trying to say is that I want the government to come in, the government to step in, as the mother or as the owner of this country, as the president, to step in to speak on that matter.
I'm an MPP member. I'm sorry I forgot to bring my ID card to show to the public and the media that I'm an MPP member. And I want to prove to them that what we are going through is unfair. It's unfair. We voted them for power, to come to power, and we should all enjoy in this country. As we are sitting on gold, we are sitting on money, and yet we are suffering. I was working at Goldfields. I've been paid off. As of now, I'm establishing my own business. I can't eat that money.
The Central Bank on the 7th of August 2018 issued a public notice, the fourth of many, that it was in discussions with the relevant regulatory authorities to sanction Men's Gold for engaging in solicitation, receipt of money or investment, and the payment of dividends or returns to its clients without a license to do so. The Central Bank cautioned the general public that anyone who transacts any of the above-mentioned businesses with Men's Gold Ghana Company Limited does so at his or her own risk, and the Central Bank will not be liable in the event of the loss of investments or deposits. The over 500 aggrieved customers from all 22 MMDAs in the Western region say the legal action taken by Men's Gold is to buy away time, but they can't keep on waiting whilst their businesses collapses.
Now, we, the aggrieved customers of Men's Gold, are saying that we have realized, and we realized before we started doing business with Men's Gold, upon due diligence, that Men's Gold is a registered company in Ghana. Men's Gold is a tax-paying company in Ghana, and the tax goes to the government of Ghana. Men's Gold has employed Ghanaians. Men's Gold has established visible business establishments. They are not hidden. There has been intentional breach of the contract between Men's Gold and its customers. That's what we are saying. And we have realized that no effort has been made by Men's Gold to restore that breach that they have chosen to undertake, that part they have chosen to undertake. Now, and to bring the contract to normalcy. And so we deem it as a point that we should be afraid of, since customers have invested huge amounts of money, life-threatening sums of money. And so Men's Gold should come clear of that.
Meanwhile, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, says it will soon file a counter-suit in court to challenge an application by gold dealership firm Men's Gold. What has influenced this move? There's more in this report.
According to sources close to the Securities and Exchange Commission, their decision to challenge Men's Gold's application is to refute the notion that they should not be regulated by the Commission. The gold dealership firm last month filed a written court challenging the locus of Bank of Ghana and the Securities and Exchange Commission to regulate their operations. According to Men's Gold, its activities are not covered by these two regulators. But the source close to the Securities and Exchange Commission insists Men's Gold is engaging in capital market activity, hence the need for them to be regulated. The move, the Securities and Exchange Commission says, has affected ongoing talks with Men's Gold over its regulatory action that they should stop taking fresh investments. These engagements should have ended with Men's Gold being given some relief to go ahead with their operations. Meanwhile, the Commission says its recent directive for Men's Gold not to take any new deposits is still in force, hence it must fully comply.
And away from that, Enterprise Group is almost through with plans to expand its life insurance business into the Nigerian insurance market. The move, when successful, will see the group opening an operating office in the country. Group Chief Executive of Enterprise Group, Kelly Gajekpo, stated this when the company took its turn at the Facts Behind the Figures series at the Ghana Stock Exchange here in Accra.
The Enterprise Group, apart from Ghana, operates in the Gambia with minority shareholding from the Gambia Trust Bank. According to the company, it hopes to enter the Nigerian market with its life insurance subsidiary for a start. The idea behind the move is to serve as insurance products and other services to the other African countries. Chief Executive of the group, Kelly Gajekpo, explains further to the media.
I told you as much as I can. We've been working at it for the last few years, and we hope that one of these days we'll have the good news to announce to the market.
Will it be this year or next year?
Well, we continue to work. You'll hear it when you hear it.
How far?
It's coming along quite positively. We are quite sure we will get into that market.
On the capital requirements increment for the sector, the CEO noted that the firm is not worried over plans by the regulator to increase the figure.
Till we know how much it is, we do not see a problem at all. We think that the notion of a capital increase in the capital requirement is a good one. It will allow insurance companies to have the kind of balance sheet to pay claims and mitigate risks the way that the market wants. It's as simple as that.
The group in its 2017 financial report recorded a total net income of 543 million cedis and total assets worth 1 billion cedis.
The Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, says it is still opposed to the cargo tracking note CTN policy, despite the decision by the Association of Ghana Industries to support it. Despite widespread opposition against the CTN by most business associations, the AGI recently said it believes the policy will not only ensure efficiency at the ports, but also complement government's quest to be an export-led economy. But speaking to Joy Business, President of GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obeng, argues the implementation of the CTN forever remains a bother to the trading community.
AGI has always opposed importation, and so it's obvious that they say that we don't put premium to that. We belong to the importing community. Import will never end, regardless of these efforts. And so it is with these reasons, good reasons that were given to the presidency, that the understanding and the insight that he has gotten into our plight. That's why he has given this concession, and we are taking it. We are not part of CTN. That's all. AGI can embrace it. They love it, so they should embrace it. But the fact that we do not like, they cannot tell us, because we don't like it, because we have opposed it. Even the first one, we opposed it with them. They were part of the joint business committee. When you get opportunity, ask them. 2015, they opposed with us. But gradually, their stand is maybe to pick something like a grudge with the importing community. It will not help them. We, if anything, they should reach out to us, because manufacturing is never complete unless it reaches the final consumer. We sell their wares for them, and then the shortfall, we go outside and then bring. What is their problem? And so they like it, they should embrace it.
And that's all in business tonight. Many thanks for watching. For more business news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Have a good evening.